I'm fangirling a little bit today because if you don't know, I'm a sucker for influencers and influencer marketing and obviously living in San Francisco. And if you don't know and everything nice, you're living under a rock. So let's just start off by saying that. This is Sue.
Hi.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And you're also the sweetest person ever.
Oh,
and I don't
so nice.
I don't know if people know that about you.
Yeah. I don't know.
So thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
I feel so lucky.
I'm so lucky.
Yay. And also this is your first like grand voice reveal.
Yeah, voice reveal check.
Voice reveal check.
Yeah.
Because for people that might not know, you primarily have like static images.
Yes.
You do a really good job with storytelling, but you don't primarily do video with your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ever. Never.
Was that intentional?
It wasn't intentional. I think I just love taking pictures, and when I started doing content and everything, I was like, why would I not post pictures? Because that's the thing I like taking. That's the thing I like doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it wasn't intentional, but I guess like as time went on, like I like taking pictures more, so why not do it?
Totally.
Yeah.
And you actually have some of your photographs up at Compton's right now,
Yes,
right?
I do in North Beach.
This is pretty obvious, but like you definitely know what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Do you have any background in like photography or?
I've always loved doing it since like I was a kid, but it was never any classes or anything like that. Like I just love my film camera, so I take it everywhere with me. I literally have it in my bag right now, but yeah, I just take it with me on all my trips and everything. So it's kind of just for fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
so cool. And it's like an extension of you. I think like one thing
Yeah.
that's really unique to you on socials is like your style.
Thank you.
Like as soon as somebody engages with any of your content, like they know it's you.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
This is also something that I feel like is very obvious, but one thing if you don't know about Sue, she has the best recommendations out of anybody in the city, in my humble opinion.
That's so sweet. Thank
Like,
you.
and I love how you divide it by like neighborhood or vibe. Like it's basically like a personalized infatuation.com, but like specifically hyper focused to like San Francisco. And your recs are spot on.
Thank you.
Do you spend all your money on food? Like how do you get to try so many places and have such good recommendations?
Well, shout out to my boyfriend because he pays for a lot of my meals, but
Shout out to boyfriends.
yeah, we love you,
Shout
Shane.
out. Yeah, Shane.
I
you.
feel like I do actually spend like most of my money on, not most of my money. The money I spend while I'm out is definitely like on food, like on dinners and on drinks, and especially if you're like drinking at a dinner, that's like like $20 a drink now.
Yeah.
So 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're always doing so many fun things.
Thank you.
Like you're always your experiences look like such an adventure. You always capture them so beautifully.
Thank you.
And like your lens is so distinct. I know I've like said that 3 times now, but it's so true. Anytime I engage with your content, I know it's you.
Oh, thank you.
And it's so cool. But one thing, okay, obviously you are an SF-based influencer.
Yes.
You also have a column in a local paper.
Yes.
You also work in banking. Like you do so many things. So if you wouldn't mind, I'd love if you could tell us a little bit like about you, your background, and like all of the different amazing things that you do.
Yeah. I'm from Chicago. I moved to the Bay for school in 2018, which is crazy because I've been in the Bay now for 7 years. 6 years. 7? What?
We're at 26, 7?
Everyone's like, delete that.
Delete that now.
Okay, yeah, however long that's been. Oh my god. That just shocked me. But yeah, I moved to the Bay for school, and it was such a dream come true. San Francisco for me was like my weird hyperfixation. You know how like every kid has that like city that they want to move to when they're little, like usually LA or New York. Mine was San Francisco. Which is just so funny. My dad used to come here a lot for business when I was younger, and he'd always come back with like a little like Yardimci like trolley, and I was like weirdly obsessed. Like something was up, and I literally would always tell everyone like I'm gonna move to San Francisco. I'm gonna move to San Francisco. In my diaries and like journals as a kid, I would always write like my dream life in San Francisco, and I would literally talk about like having a house like on the water, which is so funny because the water is like the coldest part of San Francisco. But
I mean, of course.
Yeah, which is just so funny. And I got into my dream school, and it was just a dream come true just to like even be in California, coming from Chicago. Yeah, so I'm from the northern suburbs of Chicago, like 45 minutes north. Moved to Berkeley and then moved to San Francisco in 2022. And yeah, for my job, I work in venture lending for consumer startups.
Casually.
Yeah.
Casually.
And I love my job. I love my team and I love our clients. So I'm really, really lucky. And yeah, started doing content like kind of started to take it more seriously probably like in 2023.
Okay, but you also are like a printed writer for
Oh,
a
yes.
column. Right? Let's talk about that too.
Yes, so the wonderful editor of the Richmond Review and Sunset Beacon, Megan, I love you, Megan. She reached out to me in February of last year, asking me to write for the column or write a piece for the newspaper just like for a month. Her and I got coffee, and she was like, "Is this something you'd be interested in doing?" I'm like, "Of course." I'm like, but I'm such an awful writer. Like, growing up, I like hated English class. I like was such a math person. And
Woman in STEM.
Woman in STEM, but I was like, sure, but I'm probably gonna need like a lot of edits. And she was like, "That's totally okay. Like, we can figure it out together." And then she asked me to do another month, and then another month after that, and then it turned into a column. So I'm really, really lucky. And I love the Richmond. I love the Sunset. So yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like, okay, not to be that annoying person that's like, diversity of neighborhoods in San Francisco, but I will for 1 second.
Yeah.
You do a really good job of capturing so many different neighborhoods in San Francisco. Like, you're not siloed to like one specific kind of like lifestyle in the city.
Yeah.
And I think that's something I really admire about your content.
Thank
So,
you. Yeah. I live in North Beach now. I love North Beach so much. As much as people hate on the marina, like, I love the marina too. It's like so gorgeous, and Jackson Square is like one of my favorite neighborhoods, and I love obviously the Castro and the Mission, but the Sunset, like I can see myself in my late 20s, early 30s, just like being in the Sunset and living there. I'd be so happy. So
I love that. I have so many of my girlfriends, my sister's like friends, all have purchased in like Sunset and like Marin, and like I love going over there. It's so peaceful.
Yeah.
And it's like such a different vibe.
It feels like a beach town.
Yeah.
And I love it so much, and everyone's so just like happy. It's so neighborhoody too. Like, everyone knows each other. All the store owners, all the coffee shop owners, like, they all know each other. And that's how North Beach feels too. But yeah, I just love it so much.
Yeah, that's awesome. I always said, like, if I ever bought, like, I'm gonna spill my like secret gem really quickly of San Francisco. If I ever bought a place in the Richmond, it'd be Inner Richmond on Lake Street.
Okay.
Love. It's one of my favorite little.
Inner Richmond's just like so gorgeous.
Yeah.
And like so like cozy too.
Yeah, and like the Clement Street Farmers Market.
It's perfect.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss. So I kind of want to dive into your content creation journey a little bit.
Okay.
How did you get into content creation? Like, obviously you mentioned like you love taking photographs, and like your eye is insane.
Thank
like,
you.
I feel like as somebody who went to art school for 1 semester, I can confidently tell you her eye is beautiful. But like, how did it start for you? Was it just like a creative outlet? Was it like an intentional start? I'd love to hear about that a little bit.
During COVID, everyone was at home, so bored, like everyone was. And I started doing film photography, like just taking pictures of my friends on a disposable camera, literally my freshman year, and went and got it developed. And then I started doing it like every single party we would go to. I'd always bring disposable camera. That turned into a film camera. And then so literally my whole college experience has been documented on film, which is so funny. But I literally have like albums and all my negatives of everything from freshman year, which is
that's awesome.
Crazy. Like, it's crazy. So during COVID, I was like, everyone kind of like started posting on TikTok then. I feel like that's when it blew up because everyone was at home, had nothing else to do. And I started posting like film dumps, and they really resonated with people. I mean, I think people seeing like kids in college just like having fun, like everyone missed that so much. So that's how I started posting on TikTok. And then I took a break for a little bit, of course, because I was just focused on school. But then I like take pictures of everything. I was like, I might as well like start posting on TikTok. Like, why not? Like, this is something I want to share, mainly because of, the narrative that was happening like in 2023. Like, I'm like blocking myself from saying something right now. The narrative in 2023 where everyone's like San Francisco's so disgusting, like San Francisco.
Of course. I mean, it's bad PR for sure.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's literally Fox News. That's all I'll say about that part. But I was like, San Francisco's literally the prettiest city in the world. Yeah. Like, I want everyone to see how pretty it is, and that's why I started posting the pretty places. And then that kind of evolved into recommendations and stuff, and yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Was there a moment when you realized that like people were paying attention?
Definitely when the editor asked me to write in the newspaper. Also, even like when people come up to me and like introduce themselves to me, like when I'm out or just like walking around, I was at the Marin Farmers Market like literally months ago, and like the sweetest girl ever came up and she was like, I just want to tell you, like, I follow you and like I love your recommendations, like that's why I'm here right now. And it was the cutest thing ever. And
That's so cute.
even like 2 nights ago, some like these really really like sweet girls came up to me at a wine bar and they're like, we just wanted to say hi, like follow you on TikTok. And I was like, oh my god. So I don't know, I definitely, it just kind of feels fake, like you're putting stuff into the, not fake, but like you're like, oh, I'm just like putting something out into the universe, like who knows if it's gonna land. So when people like actually come up and say hi, I love it so much, because I'm like, oh my god, people are like actually like enjoying this. So
100%.
yeah.
I'm gonna get into like the like kind of unsexy but like marketing stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's like my professional background.
Yeah.
But like for example, you don't have, let's say, like the highest following, for example.
Yeah.
But your engagement
Yeah.
is insane.
My community is like the most like I love them like so much, like so much.
Like every single one of your posts like pops off, like to be
thank
honest.
you.
And like how many followers do you have currently on TikTok, for example?
Like 14.5, 14 point, I don't know. I think
but like
range.
which is like a really really strong number for like a micro influencer,
Yes,
right?
for sure.
But like I'll like randomly, you know, just be stalking Sue as I do, and then I'm like, oh, 250,000 views, like okay, great, or
Yeah.
like, you know, 150,000. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy how like tapped in you are to San Francisco specifically.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's very, I love learning, you know, about you, because I feel like your love for this community really shows via the display that you post online.
Thank
And
you.
especially when there's like, you know, so much negative rhetoric in the media about how San Francisco is, you know, this, San Francisco is that. And it's really cool to see you shine such like a very distinct and like loving light to the city.
Thank you. I mean, San Francisco is like such a beautiful city with like the most beautiful, warmest people, and it's just, it honestly, it would break my heart when people were like, just when that narrative was forming about San Francisco, I'm like, you just have to go see it yourself. Like, it's the most beautiful city, and the people in it are even better, and our culture is just amazing here. So we're really lucky.
Yeah. And okay, I also want to dive into your career a little bit.
Yes.
You have a full career in commercial banking.
Yes.
Can you explain, for people that don't know like what that is or what that like looks like, can you explain to people kind of like what you do?
Yeah. So the bank that I work for, we do commercial, I mean, this is not all that we do, but the sector that I'm in, we do venture lending for startups Series Seed to Series D. So that's what I do in my career.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how did you get into that? Because I think if somebody like saw you on social media and it's like, huh, she does venture lending. Yeah. Like where does that come into play with like in terms of like who you are, your background, and how'd you get there?
So honestly, this job kind of like, it happened to me on accident. I was interviewing for jobs when I was graduating 2022. I was actually on my grad trip when I was interviewing for this job. So I was in Berlin, like when I interviewed for my job. And I fell in love with the team. Like my boss at the time, I'm in a different position now, but my boss at the time, her and I just hit it off instantly, and she was like, I want you to meet the rest of the team. And my manager now is like amazing. All my work friends are so amazing. But yeah, it totally happened by accident, but I always had a love for startups, which is why I even applied in the first place. So the fact that I even got accepted was like a huge deal to me. So
am I allowed to ask you about your closeted love for startups? Because that
Yes.
that kind of caught me off guard.
Yes,
a little bit.
of course. In high school, I was so lucky. Our high school had an incubator, like a startup incubator, as a class. So I took that junior year. Shout out Mr. Polio, like I love you.
Shout out.
And he, I don't know, he was just the most hands-on teacher with me, and he was such a mentor, and he really believed in me, and I really believed in him. And I was a part of that incubator program for 2 years. And then in college, I worked for the college incubator, just because I love startups and I love the people, and all these founders are the most intelligent, like driven people you'll ever meet in your life. And I'm so lucky that I get to work with them every day.
Yeah. It was something that I had like no previous education on whatsoever. It is thrilling.
There's so much happening all the time. It moves so fast.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And if people aren't in that space, I think like for example, I think like people have the narrative of like, oh, San Francisco is like so techy, it's so startup-y, you know, all this other stuff, and like that is true. But like when you're in it, like you are in it.
Yeah.
The pace and the efficiencies and the functionality of these people, like even from now compared to like 5-10 years ago,
Yeah.
different ballgame.
For sure,
With
100%.
with AI being in the space and the innovation that's continuously happening, the integration of AI into pre-existing AI companies' infrastructure, like so many things, like it's really insane.
There's so much happening, and there right now. So my specific sector is consumer, so anything that touches the consumer, and I'm really, really interested in fashion tech. And
Of course you are.
and there's this amazing Substack. This lovely girl, her name is Mary. She runs this Substack, and they talk about all these different fashion tech companies. Like, people are doing things. I'm like, how did you even think of that? Like, it's crazy. And like, these people will literally be like changing the future of fashion.
This is so random, and I don't mean to be like a pick me girl right now, but does Mary also have like 40,000 followers on TikTok?
I think so, yeah.
She followed me recently, and I had no idea who she was. And I was like, this girl is so fucking cool. Like,
yeah. She's the coolest ever.
She's so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if she came to our fashion event for Bridges, but I did see that she followed me recently, and a few of my friends have mentioned her being like a really cool person, and I was like,
she's also the sweetest person ever.
really?
Yes.
Yeah. I need to reach out to her. That she would be a great person to connect with.
She should be a guest for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. But she seems like such a fucking cool person.
Yeah,
like,
she's so cool, so driven, so smart. Like, the way that I went to a tech week event that she was speaking at, like at a panel.
Yes, I saw that online.
Yeah, and it was so interesting. And
Cool.
yeah, I like look up to her a lot. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
One thing that I really admire about you, and again, this is me just fangirling, but it's also genuine. Like, I'm not bullshitting anybody. Like, I have been a consumer of Sue for a very long time. But like, you're so multifaceted.
Oh, thank you.
And I think you're like you're like the pinnacle example of like a girl that like I would want to be friends with in San Francisco, because like there's so much you're doing, and there's so many different facets of what you're doing, and so much different depth to the different things that you're interested in and that sort of thing. And I feel like you're the perfect example of like a San Francisco it girl, in my opinion.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet.
Yeah, but you're also like so kind, so approachable, and very humble.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, like
I'm
seriously,
gonna like start blushing.
no, I mean it though. Like, when I think of like what like somebody that really embodies a lot of what San Francisco embodies, even if you are a transplant, like you embody so much of it. Like, I think San Francisco is like lucky to have you as a city.
Yeah, thank you so much. My dad growing up, he always said like to me and my little brother, like, you need to be doing something for your mind, body, and soul every day. And mind was usually just school or my job now, but like doing something just for your body, taking care of yourself, and then for your soul, like giving back and everything, or just being in the arts, like interacting with your community is a big part of who I am. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
And I know we've talked about this a little bit, but
Yeah.
your family is from Turkey, right?
Yes, I'm 100% Turkish.
I love that. I love that so much. My family's from Greece,
Yes.
for reference, so
Love.
we're neighbors.
Yes.
And are you first generation?
I'm first gen, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
very
my
cool.
parents moved here, moved to Chicago in the 90s, and
Okay.
they were planning on moving back, but then they just fell in love with Chicago and
Amazing.
stayed, so.
And I feel like as soon as I found out that you were Turkish and like saw it online, I was like, this is like the perfect, I was like, this makes complete sense to me, because her love for food
Yes.
is so prevalent.
Yes.
And I'm like, it makes complete sense that you were Turkish to me.
Yes,
Yeah.
100% same with you, and Greek. I mean, I
Yeah.
love Greek food so much, and I love Greece, and so
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Thank you. Okay, so as we kind of wrap up this, I do have a few questions for you.
Yes.
These are going to be kind of like rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Like, I don't want any premeditation, just like whatever comes to your mind. Like, I want to hear it. Favorite restaurant in San Francisco?
Saru, hand roll bar. I'm literally there once a week.
I love. Okay,
Yeah.
I've been there. It is that good.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite work dinner restaurant in San Francisco?
Okay, we just went to Izzy's this week on Chestnut.
Okay.
It's a steakhouse, and it was so good.
I've
And
never been there.
It's so cute on the inside too. I think it like reopened recently.
Okay.
Really, really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noted. And then this one is my personal favorite question. Sunday morning in San Francisco. Where are you getting breakfast and why?
Okay. If I'm in the marina, I'll go to Mama's Luncheonette. If I'm coming from my house, so I wake up like really anxious every single day. Don't know what that's about, but every single morning I wake up anxious. So I just like don't want to eat.
Okay.
And so, but obviously if I'm like hungover or something, it's a Mama's Luncheonette. I will be going, but
Okay.
any like just normal Sunday, like today, it's gonna be a smoothie from Muse.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
Yes,
I
so
still haven't been there. I know.
Wait, we
I
need
know.
to go.
My producer's face right now, draw on the floor. I've literally never been there. But I've heard it's really good.
Get the PB Gaines.
That's like my style, yeah.
I don't even like protein. Like, I'm such like a fruit smoothie girl, but that like protein shake is like actually insane. Like I would drink it every single day. I slurp it down.
Love.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask one more random question for you because I genuinely just want to know.
Yeah.
What is your perfect day in San Francisco? Because
Oh
you have such good perspective of like activities. Like,
yeah.
I want to hear like your perfect day. What does it consist of?
So it would start off getting breakfast somewhere, or it's always coffee first. So coffee somewhere, either Compton's, North Beach.
Love you.
Yeah,
Comptons.
we love you, Compton's. But either Compton's, North Beach, or just trying out a new cafe somewhere. Grabbing brunch or lunch, because on the weekends I wake up really late. So it'll be lunchtime by then. So going somewhere that I bookmarked or saved, or even like the farmer's market. Every Sunday I will be going to a farmer's market. Like, I will be going after this. So yeah, going to a farmer's market. Either I love the Sunset Mercantile, or the Sunset one, or the Inner Richmond Clement Street one.
My favorite.
Yeah, so good. And then maybe go watching my boyfriend surf, and because while he surfs I read. That's why I love Ocean Beach so much. Like, OB is my favorite spot ever.
We're like fangirling. Everyone on set is like, aw.
Watching him surf, or me interviewing restaurants and shops for the column, because that's usually like my Sunday task. And then just like making dinner at home. I'm such a foodie. Like, I love eating out, but also like I love cooking for myself. And again, being Turkish, like I just make all my mom and my grandma's food. So
I love it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. I know this was like short and sweet. I don't want to go on forever and like bombard you with questions, but
No,
thank you so much for agreeing to do this.
Oh my God, thank you so much for
and
having
for
me.
having your voice debut on Out of Office.
Yeah, voice reveal check.
Voice reveal check. Oh my God. And I can't wait to send this to all my girlfriends. They're gonna be like, you hung out with Sue. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
I'm so excited.
So yeah, thank you so much for your time. This was so much fun.
Yes, thank you so much.
And I
for
hope
having
people
me.
get to like learn something new about you.
I do too. I hope so.
Yeah, amazing. Thank
Yes,
you.
Thank you.
If you've enjoyed listening to the podcast and you want to hear us a little bit more, be sure to subscribe to our channel wherever you're listening and give us a follow on our socials. Out of Office by Bridges. Thank you.